Welcome. I am so glad you are here. I'm Christina Seely, and in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to share with you a simple plan that I'm using to make full-time income in the online space, and I want to show that to you too. We're going to start by making full-time income online, and then we're going to literally keep going so that we can unlock true lifestyle and time freedom in every way. This is a simple, high-ticket online business system that I put together, putting multiple things together for one amazing plan. So I guarantee you haven't heard about it like this before. So stay open and let's talk about it. Today, I'm going to talk to you about multiple income streams that you can do that are simple and lucrative. It's a low startup cost for a very high return on your investment. You could start making money by next week if you want to. And we have done for you automations and systems. So I'm basically 50 years old. I wanted things after doing things hard and hustling a lot of my life. I wanted things to be very systematic and simple. And that is what I found for myself. And now I want to show it to you as well. Okay. So if you're like me and you want to be like that turquoise picture and be making great money from your phone or computer on the beach in turquoise water views in the next year, then let's get to it. I have the plan. Okay. So I'm already a business owner. I have my own educational consulting business, which I'll talk to you about in a little bit. But I now look for three non-negotiables when I look for a business opportunity. Because, like I said, I'm 50 and I'm just not looking to hustle or things to be complicated or to work so hard that I'm making $10. Like, we're not doing any of that. We're not bothering friends and family, like none of it. Okay. So there's three things that I personally look for, and I would be picky, pick something for online business. As you know, there's so many opportunities right now. I've tried probably half of them. But it's really finding something that you can stick with and you can do. Like, what's good for one person is going to be not great for another person. So this plan that I have is great for me, and I tend to attract a lot of people that think like me and are similar to what I'm looking for. And so that's why it might resonate with you as well. But number one, I look for in-demand high ticket offers that are already done for me. Like, I don't want to create my own product right now. I want things to be simple. I'm not detail oriented. I much prefer connecting with women and like inspiring them and encouraging them to be the best version of themselves. I don't really want to be sitting there working on a website or something. I'm not detail oriented. So I like when things are already done for me. And so I have found several great things that you can share about that will be lucrative and simple. Okay. So a product or service that people already want, it's proven with the potential to scale to 6 or 7 figures. That's number one. Number two, done for you systems and automations. Like, I've already made my own website. I have made my own courses for education, like my own email campaigns. It is so much work, and I absolutely don't recommend that you start that way. So if you're a beginner, like I was, I wish someone would have told me that there's options you can do where all of that is already done for you. And again, you could start making money as early as next week if you want to. Okay. So all the things that I do already have systems and automations done for you so that you can learn about them without having to create them, which is great. Simple, right? We're not hustling. We're not stressed. We're not overwhelmed. We're doing something simple. And then the third thing I look for is real live people who will help me. I didn't want to sit there on a computer figuring this out on my own. I also don't want just someone to tell me what to do in a video. Like, I want real people. I want to be surrounded with real people making 6 and 7 figures who will turn around and show me what to do and be my cheerleader. And that is what I found as well. So those are the three things that my opportunities have already. So just a little bit about myself, Christina Seely. I have had my own educational consulting business for 20 years, and I absolutely love what I do, working with teachers nationally and internationally. Again, I'm a coach, so I absolutely have loved doing a career in that. What happened is then 2020, we all know how that story went. I was working for lots of different schools, and so I couldn't go into them. So I literally lost my business overnight that spring and thought, oh my gosh, what just happened? Like all my security is gone. This is all I know how to do. And so that was really scary, and I rebuilt it, but it was never what it was before 2020. And as we know, with all the systems in this world, I've talked to you in healthcare, corporate, all of it. It's just so stretched. And we see the writing on the wall, and we see that we have to reinvent ourselves and do more work for less pay and all of that. And I just thought the last time I was like, if I'm going to have to reinvent myself and do all the work, let me choose my hard, right? And let the hard be learning how to, all these people are making incredible money in the online space. Like, if I'm going to choose to learn something new this time, let it be like to get me to freedom. Right. And so that is what I found. That is what I'm doing. And that is what I'm helping other women do. And it is such a joy because you are literally going to create this year something that will give you not only financial freedom, but time freedom and location freedom. You can do this from anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi. And that's amazing. Right. So I did things the hard way in the online space, like I said, and I wish someone had introduced me to this program, this live mentorship program from the beginning. Not only will it teach you amazing things, but it's going to become your first lucrative income stream so that you can learn while you earn. Okay. So let me explain a little bit about that. No matter what you choose to do in the online space, you're going to need skills. Like there's no way around it. In fact, the reason why we hate so much of what people are sharing about in the online space is because they don't have skills. They're bothering friends and family to buy stuff that they don't even want. And that is why most people are like, is this sales? I don't want to do sales. What you're going to learn inside this is about attraction marketing. Like, I don't know how you ended up on this webinar. Maybe you saw my Facebook ad and there was something about the way I wrote it that resonated with you. And you were like, I want to learn more. Or maybe you saw a video I created and posted, or there was something that brought you here, right? And that is attraction marketing. That's where you had a need and you read something or you saw something that made you want more information. So maybe you're even watching this at like 2 in the morning. I don't know. But the whole point is I didn't push you to be here. I don't push friends and family, or half of my friends and family don't even know what I'm doing right now. So you can totally build this business without even having to share it with tons of people that you know. So just be open to new things, but you're going to learn in here how to tell your story. Like what's going on that made you look into online income? How is that going for you? And how can you inspire other people? You're going to learn to share that through social media marketing, email marketing. You're going to work on your mindset. Like if you're going to go to the next level in life, you're going to need to not take the baggage of your past life with you. And so that takes some work. And so we have business mindset training in here. So you are going to literally go in this program from beginner, I know nothing about how to make money online, to a literal entrepreneur powerhouse if you want to in 90 days. I'm not joking. I have learned more about business from this than any other training that I have ever done. And what's even more incredible about it is that you get a huge business opportunity with it. You get the right, whichever program you choose to enroll with, you get the right to share about that program for 100% profit. So do you know we have a $300, $600, and $900 option? I purchased the $900 option. I started sharing about it. In 6 days, I made my investment back. That doesn't always happen. So I'm not going to say that that's going to happen that quickly. But in 6 days, I got my investment back. And then I've been in profit mode ever since. So can you imagine learning these in-demand digital skills that will pay you for the rest of your life? You would agree that it's a digital age, right? You need these skills if you're going to make money in a different way than what you've always been used to. and the fact that other people are looking for this too, and you can be the one to share it with them and inspire them. What I love about it is I don't need to be the expert in social media marketing, email marketing, mindset. I'm not an expert in any of those things. I'm learning alongside you. But my mentor, Michelle, inside is the one doing the training for us. She's made $5 million in 2 years. She clearly knows what she's talking about, and she will be the one to mentor and help you. And I will be your cheerleader, helping you along the way as well. Okay. So be open to not only changing your life, but inspiring other women to change their life alongside you. That can be a literal $10,000 a month business right there. So there's many, many people in our community, which has 58,000 people inside, who are making six figures and beyond with this income stream alone. So this is going to be your first step. Like I said, you're going to purchase the 300, the 600, or the $900 option. We have payment plans. People who say, I don't have that money. It's like, go get creative. Go sell some things in your house. Like, do something, because this could change your life in the next year. And if you truly want that for yourself, you need to get serious. So I have had people DoorDash for a weekend. I've had people sell things in their house. They've done what they needed to do, and now they're totally changing their life. So there's no excuses here. This is a low investment for you to start learning skills that will pay you for the rest of your life. And I am ready to help and support you along the way. So this is going to be our first foundational step before we get to anything else, because again, you need skills. You need to learn who you're talking to. You need to learn about how to share your message in like a way that doesn't feel like pushy sales, right? So all of these things are simply skills. And if you're saying like, oh, I don't know, I can't learn that, you have to become the person, if you want to change your life, that you're like, anything can be learned. Like if someone else is doing it, I can do it. And I'll tell you another thing. People don't want to see famous people anymore. They want to see a regular person just like you, just like me, changing their life that they can follow. They're looking for the regular everyday people to do this. So you could be that. You could literally get paid amazing money to inspire and help other women. Doesn't that sound awesome? This is going to be our best chapter yet. So I'm so excited. I'm proud to share about this. If you want to see a video, I have a video that kind of shows you inside the program and what you get. You basically not only get step-by-step tutorials for how to make great income online, but you also get access to our live community, which is housed inside School, SKOOL, where there are live calls, Zooms you can hop on, an interactive place for us to meet and talk and grow and share. And Michelle is always going live teaching us new things. So you are absolutely going to love it. So that's going to be your first step. Okay. And like I said, this is the next one. Like, is this selling because I'm not good at sales? You're not going to worry about that. You're going to focus on learning and connecting with your right people. And you're going to let the systems and automations do the heavy lifting. So we're literally, with the Legacy Builders program, going to give you a done for you website. We're going to give you email automations. We're going to give you a whole system that's going to work for you, so that once someone's interested, you just get them into your website and let the system do the sharing for you. It's incredible. We also have live trainings and webinars. You probably went to one, or you could go to one. So you can always invite people to those as well. So you're going to let the systems and automations do the heavy lifting for you. So if you're saying like, I don't know, I'm not good at sales, stop. You're going to learn new skills. You can learn new skills, and we're going to let the systems do 80% of the work for us. Okay. You just need to be willing to learn and serve other people. And I know you're here because you're good at that. Okay. All right. So before I get into my second income stream, now you can do whatever you want. right? Like now you have a strong foundation, you have a working website, you have working emails, people are getting in on your email list. So now you can do anything. You're going to learn so many options inside the Legacy Builders program of ways you can make money online. You could create your own product or service. So, like my friend Wendy, she became an expert in YouTube through this whole thing, and now she has a live membership program and course that teaches other people how to be successful on YouTube. So maybe you already have something you're passionate about or that you want to use to help others. You now have an email list to show people or to share that with people and create that. So that could be an option. Now, for me, I was 50 years old. I already tried to do all those things, and maybe I'll try and do those in the future if I see a need for something. But I was personally not interested in that. I love partnering with companies who already have a high ticket offer for me that people want and need, automations and systems done for me, and live mentorship, real people to show me the way. That is, to me, the simplest way to make great income online. So because I am interested in wellness, which is a billion, trillion, I don't know, dollar industry. Like everyone's always worried about their health, right? I chose to partner with a 50-year-old global wellness company. Not only do they have amazing products, but they have an amazing business opportunity as well, where you could be making upwards of $7,000 per product bundle, sharing these with families. And so, because I already have people coming in my email list who are my age, so they're already interested in health and they're also already interested in making income, right? So, it's a no-brainer for me to share this with my email list. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not new people, it's just stacking incomes on top of each other. And that's why I think this is golden. So you can learn so much more in a webinar if this interests you, if you are equally interested in having your healthiest season yet as well. This is a water ionizer. It produces 9.5 electrolyzed water, which basically means that it gets in at the cellular level. And so you're already just healthier by drinking this water. My kids and I love it versus what most people are drinking, which is bottled water, which is a 3.0 on the pH scale, which is acidic to your body. And so you could just imagine if you made this swap, the company's slogan is change your water, change your life. And so you can see how that would be true. I'm going from 3.0 bottled water to 9.5 alkalized water. And of course, that would be much better for my health, right? It also just has a lot of different settings that can take off pesticides from your fruits and vegetables, lots of different things. It lasts for 25 plus years if you take care of it well. And so it's just a great investment for your home. The second is a shower filter that not only takes out what we know is the negative effects like chlorine and all of that on your skin and hair, but it also remineralizes the water so that your hair is softer, your skin is better. So that's a great product to have in your home. The next you'll be very interested in is called the M Guard. It's basically a box that sits in a room to take away the negative effects of 5G. People don't realize that they have brain fog and they're tired because so many people work from home and that sort of thing, and you're surrounded by this. And by putting this in, it harmonizes the waves or whatever. I'm not a scientist, but it harmonizes that so that you don't get those negative effects anymore. So that is a product that people are loving. And then turmeric, which we know is a supplement that's great for anti-aging, antioxidant support. So by purchasing one or more of these products, you can make amazing commissions. And because our age group tends to be interested in their health, not only for themselves, but also for their kids and their grandkids, it's just a great thing. I love their products, and so I can share about them with my email list. Okay, so they have an amazing compensation plan that you'll want to learn about, where you could be getting upwards, for those of us who don't have retirement as good as we want it to be, $5,000, $10,000, $80,000 a month just residual income, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's something that you'll want to learn more about. Okay. And then the last is another optional travel opportunity. It's not becoming a travel agent or anything like that. It's simply a membership where you get reduced costs for travel and you can also make money sharing it with others. So most of my age group wants to travel more. Who doesn't, right? If you're looking to make money in the online space, probably one of the reasons you want to do that is because you want to travel. So imagine again, people are already on your email list. They're already in your little sphere. And so now you're teaching them how to be healthier and also how to travel for less. You can go to five-star resorts for much cheaper than other things that you would find online and earn points and that sort of thing. So you can learn more about that, but also you can get great money sharing this with other people as well who would be interested in that. So, do you see how all of these kind of stack on one another? Legacy is the foundation for anything you want to do, and then you can decide if you want to make your own products or you want to partner with companies that already have great products. And you're thinking about who you're speaking to. Again, since I'm speaking to 40 to 60-year-olds, parents and grandparents who want to have more freedom, financial freedom, health, and travel. My income streams relate to those categories, and that might fit you as well, or maybe you want to do something different. Just stay open, and you don't have to have all of these things worked out now. Just think about the first step. Who wants to make money online? Pretty much everyone. Who do they want to show them? Someone regular in their everyday life that they can relate to. And so that's where legacy is going to be your first step. And you can worry about all these other things later. But this is just to show you that it's not just we're buying a course to sell a course. It's so much deeper than that. You're buying a course to educate yourself and to educate others and start making and learning how to make great money in the online space. And then you're going to stack other income streams on top of it. Incredible, right? So just a couple people from our community. My friend Jess, she was in what people called an amazing government job. She was set for life, but she was in her 30s and thought on Sunday nights when she had that pit in her stomach and just thought, is this really what I'm going to do for the rest of my life? Like I just cannot even imagine that. She heard about the wellness company and she started with them and she ended up making incredible money helping people not only with their health but also with their income streams, and she's now traveling and living her best life, and that is what you want for yourself as well, right? She didn't overthink it, she just got started and now she lives a completely different life. And this is Wendy. She's the one I was talking about who actually went on to make her own YouTube products to help other women who want to start a channel on YouTube. And she's the one who introduced me to the Legacy program. I'm so grateful for her. She went on to make six and now seven figures in the online space. Just being a digital marketing pro now. So she went from learning nothing. She used to joke around and say, I taught my old brain new tricks. And so she's just so great because you can relate to her and she's just willing to help everyone and knew nothing. And now she's like this entrepreneurial powerhouse. And it is a joy to watch her. I'm so grateful that she shared these opportunities with me. So the last thing is I talk to women every day, and the hardest thing for them is they overanalyze and overthink everything. It's not our fault, right? I get it. You're wondering, what if I don't make money? What if this? What if that? What if everything works out for you? What if a year from now you are on this beach saying, oh my gosh, Christina, we did it? What if that's what you're saying? This is a low investment for you to potentially radically change your life. I would say, of all the things I've tried, this has been the simplest, most lucrative way for me to make income online. And I can't make that decision for you, but I'm just saying, get out of your own way. and just get started. You'll figure it out. What you don't know, everything I have learned, you can figure out. So you don't need to have it all figured out yet. You don't need to have experience. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to take the next step and imagine the people that you will inspire in your journey along the way. What do you get when you join? A proven system, step-by-step guidance, real support. You're not going to be doing this alone. Not only are you going to have the Legacy Builders program, a community that will literally wrap their arms around you and show you what to do, but you will also have me as your personal coach, helping to keep you on track and learning and growing. It's simply a decision to take the first step, and then you'll take the next step, and then you'll take the next step. And a year from now, you will look back and say, wow, 2026 was truly my best year yet. Okay, so your next steps is to join the Legacy program. Either jump in with the $900 program. We have payment plans on the payment page that will divide it up into 4 equal parts, no interest for every 2 weeks. I think you get charged, so you can choose that if you want. If the $900 is out of your budget, then start with the $300. Start getting going, make some money, upgrade to the $900. Once you choose whichever program you're going to start with, then you're going to pay a $39 website fee, where we will literally hand you a website, that template that you can use. So everything that you see that I have, I've branded a little bit for myself, but it's basically what they gave me. And then you will purchase from GoDaddy. All these directions are in there. You will purchase from GoDaddy, a website. Mine is a website domain. So mine is livebydesignwithchristina.com. I can help you come up with your company name. That's for people, some of the funnest parts, and a matching email. And then you can either follow the directions for free inside the Legacy Builders program that teaches you how to kind of attach your domain and all that. Or if you want, I have a tech person that I have taught how to do it, who will do it for you for a small fee. So you can ask me or email me about that. We can have you up and running in 72 hours, probably, if you want, depending on how many people we're helping at the same time. And you could start your business next week. So I really challenge you to get started. Don't overthink this. Let's make this the best year yet. And let's have that vision that on January 1st, 2027, you will look back and say, wow, I did it. I'm ready to have a strategy call with you, so you can go back to your emails. You can find the ordering link, and you can also find my email to be able to book a call with me. And yeah, I'm so excited for you. Let's get this started. Your next step can change everything. Someone said to me one time, I think it's so worth repeating, what is keeping you so loyal to a life that's keeping you so stuck? I knew the other alternatives for me were just not alternatives. There was no plan B, and I was going to make this work. And the sooner you get to that mentality, the more successful you're going to be. You can do this. Just put one foot in front of the other every day, and you will be amazed at who you become in the next 90 days, 6 months, 1 year. So I'm excited to help you. I'll see you on the inside. Bye.